VOD watchers. Today, the plan is to look to the audience for some input on what I should cover this week, which hopefully I'll make a habit of doing on Wednesdays and Thursdays before we get into the weekend. Then from there, we may play some video games later. And, I don't expect it to be a particularly eventful stream, but check the timestamps for whatever's going on. I'll try to update those before I go to bed, and enjoy. Before we hop into the main thick of it, we're going to do some music from Jacob Sampson. If you would like information about Jacob, you should be able to do that by doing !music. Enjoy. This is Torrent. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Again, that was Torrent by Jacob Sampson. How is everybody? How you guys doing? In case you didn't know, the reason why we're streaming on a weird day today is just to make sure that I have some content lined up for the next few days here. I'll try to stream on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. However, might be a little difficult. Tomorrow I got something going on. Tomorrow I have something going on. Tomorrow I am leaving Warsaw. Can you believe it? I'll be going somewhere else. I think the plan is, let me grab the name of the place because I'm awful. I am going to Pluk or Płuk. I'm not sure. Pluk is a city that's a little ways away from here, about 2 hours by bus. I'll be taking a bus there tomorrow. And a viewer offered to show me around, share a few drinks. So that's going to be a cool little detour that we'll do. A little bit of a day trip there. Not sure if I'll be able to stream or not, which again is why I am doing this today rather than tomorrow. If I am able to stream, it'll probably be an IRL stream. Now, we've had a few hiccups that I will get into once we start the show about trying to get some fucking trying to get some materials for the IRL streaming. Oh man, it's gonna be funny. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm putting it in the show notes and I'll make sure we cover it. But yeah, I don't know how we'll be able to improve the stream. I'm going to pay for the premium on Streamlabs, the app on my phone that I use for it. But besides that, not a lot I see that I can do immediately to improve things without spending an awful lot of money. We'll jump into that in a little bit. But before that, here is Emotional. One of my favorite of the recent tracks that Jacob has given us. I really, really like this one. Short, sweet, hypey. You know, what more could you want out of a pop, you know, kind of funky track? Anywho, without further ado, enjoy Emotional by Jacob Sampson.
This shit off right. If you hold me down, then I'ma treat you nice. I'm nigga businessman with a dope boy chain. A businessman doing dope boy things. Off the muscle, like flex, yeah, I love to see.
I had to pause the fucking music because you guys are asking a gazillion fucking questions. Request for what? Request for PlayStation Video in Europe? Request for cake to eat at the cafe? Request for sexual favors that you want performed by Thai prostitutes? What kind of requests could you possibly be asking for, Booksmarts? How about requests for fucking what we do on the channel? What the fuck do you think? Yeah, debates, topics, any of the above. What the fuck else would I be asking? Yeah, I'm gonna be brutal. You guys are triggering the fuck out of me, dude. Can't wait to pop a beer and get into this and start roasting you dumb fucks with all of my attention and not trying to get stuff ready behind the scenes. Don't hit me with that dumb shit when I hit fucking change scene and we go back to the camera, okay? You better sort that shit out and iron out the kinks of your stupid wrinkly brains by the time we fucking start getting into the stream here, dude. That's all I gotta say about that.
I'm emotional, you know I can't let you go. I'm emotional, don't wanna see you in no hole. I'm emotional. Come on, baby, talk to me. Break it down for a chick with some money. Yeah. Come on, baby, talk to me. Talk to me. Break it down. Yeah. Bout shit, get a chick with some money. Yeah, I'm stingy with my man, like I'm stingy with my homies. Yeah. Go ahead and tell me that you love me, baby. Tell me that you love me. I'm emotional. Don't you be scared to call me. Baby boy, you should get to know me. Yeah, sure, I ain't never lonely, but you should try to be my one and only. You've been on me for so long. What's one more night alone? I might not pick up the phone, but I still want you to call me. I'm emotional. Hair done, nails done, heels I'm fly. New bands, switch, I'm drippin'. Hair done, nails done, heels I'm fly. New bands, switch, I'm drippin'. I'm pretty.
Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I am bringing the full power of the roast to this stream, so do not expect to get away with your stupid fucking remarks this stream. I was having technical difficulties. I am continuing to have technical difficulties. The fucking microphone, the little jack where you plug in your headphones, is fucked. And I paid good money for this fucking microphone, so I'm pissed. And I can't get a replacement. Because everything that is electronic in Poland costs $1 gazillion. I'm not fucking joking. Literally a gazillion. Not a million, not a billion, not a trillion, a gazillion. Lots and lots of fucking money for fucking anything simple in Poland, dude. Ridiculous. I literally had to like very quickly message my Airbnb host about, dude, do we have a printer in here somewhere? Is there somebody, like, someone we can call that I can have something printed? Wowee. Hi, Nicole. With your tier 3 again. Nicole, every month with that fucking tier 3, dude. You're making these other fucking non-gold brain emote having fucks look very, very lesser. So I hope you're proud of yourself there, Nicole. So yeah, I've been having problems with this microphone, and I'm pissed. It's just one of many things that's like falling apart. Dude, it keeps cutting out. I'm going to have to take the headphones off. You're going to have your boy without headphones on because I cannot stand it. It like bugs the shit out of me because my voice is like coming in and out of like one ear. I feel like I'm having a stroke. My brain is broken, and so my wallet. Oh, okay. Well, if your wallet's broken, maybe you can take the leak that's coming out of it and drop it over the bucket that is my stream, huh? Saw your YouTube video on your first night in Poland the other day. Can't believe you didn't know Zig Ziglar. Yeah, I know. I'm a fucking dumbass. You can cover this video. Hold on, motherfucker. I didn't ask. Askers? I didn't ask for that yet. You gotta hold on, dude. Here, I'll open it in another tab. Because knowing the kind of person that's just going to dump this on me right off the bat, same kind of person who's not going to... Oh my God, the Steven Crowder thing. Steven's on our no-no list. I really don't want to look at anything with Steven in it, honestly. Book, can you say gabagoo? Hey, gabagoo! Hey, my gabagoo! There you go. Hey, Book, how's it going today? It's going fine. I had an okay day. A lot of work. We'll talk about that in a second. That's another one of the topics. Let me go ahead and bring up my Notion document. Make sure I have that in front of me here. Yeah, where to start? Let's start with IRL information and stuff. That's the wrong Steven. Hey, it might be, dude. Oh, before that. So, because we're in Poland, I'm just trying to like drink every single day, trying to take up a new vice in lieu of marijuana. So here we are. This is Debo. This is the working man's beer. People kind of give me side eyes when I buy it because this is really for working class people who want to get drunk off of like a single beer. It's quite strong. Joshi. Ooh, okay. I can't hear you because I have my headphones up, but that's very cool of you. So that's what we'll be drinking. Why doesn't link sharing work on YouTube? Probably because it's banned. I don't know, dude. I honestly don't care. Don't tell me about any fucking technical issues. I literally spent 45 minutes before I went live today because... So I'm doing Scrum meetings, which is basically like where every single week you and your team talk about who's working on what, and you try to like hash out anything that you need to talk about. One of the things that came up in that Scrum meeting that I need to do better at is prepping the stream. So in our Notion document that we share, me and my team, we have a bunch of like items that I'm supposed to check at the beginning of every stream to make sure they're working, like my donation stuff, my chat stuff, my bots, my scene setup, the bit rate, a billion things, a billion checkboxes. And I just never do it because I'm a lazy fuck and it takes forever. But now that this is my job, and given that like some streams we might have like 1,000 people watching or something, I need to get in the habit of doing that every time just to make sure everything is good. I'm going to take the stream professionally. I don't want it to be fucked. So that's something I need to do more. But yeah, it pisses me off to have to spend all that time on that shit because when something doesn't work, I get pissed. Like today, I couldn't monitor with the microphone because the headphones kept coming unplugged and then I wouldn't hear myself, and I got so mad I threw something across the room, dude. I was pissed. I have a fucking anger problem, dude. Like technical problems, they just piss me off so bad. It's difficult for me to communicate the amount of like visceral rage that just starts to develop in me when things don't go right. I flip, dude. Don't be in the room with me when something's not going right. Like sometimes Supreme is like, how about I come over and help you with your computer stuff? I could be in there and I could help you troubleshoot and I could plug everything in. Like, no, Supreme, I would beat you. I would beat the shit out of you, Supreme. Like, I would throw something at you. I would get mad. You can't, you don't want that, bro. You want me to leave the room while you figure it out, bro, because I'll get pissed. Like, look, I move my leg and the noise comes out of the headphones. I hate it. Do you like Boards of Canada? No idea. I don't know who the fuck that is. Don't worry, we've seen the clips. Yeah, it's not like you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know. I got problems with that, dude. I freak out. What is this? Why does YouTube pick things like this? Why does YouTube pick things like this for the thumbnail? That's so bad.
Smarts.
Look at what they've chosen. Why? Why this? This isn't good at all. Oh no. Oh, it's Twitch too. Damn. Even the Twitch algorithm does me dirty. Fuck that, dude. That is awful. Spoilers, the meditation teachers lie. Meditation makes people crazy. I haven't meditated in a hot second. Maybe about a day or two, so maybe. Jesus Christ. Where were we going with this? Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something real fucking interesting. I was going to take a picture of new emote. No, bro. We don't need new emotes. We have plenty of emotes. We don't need that one. Arabian Mao. I didn't know there were any Maoists in Arabia. I thought that's a Chinese thing, but I guess the Belt and Road Initiative's going farther than I thought. Let's see. I couldn't even point to Arabia on a map, probably. So don't take my word for it. Where am I going here? Oh, okay. I need to show you guys this. No information here is going to get me in trouble, right? I'm pretty sure not. It's always good to only be pretty sure of such a thing. All right. I want to show you guys something. So, in case you've never seen this, this is the Amazon, whatever you call it, thing where you, it's their version of Amazon, basically, the Polish version of Amazon. And when I go up here and I look up like phone gimbal, let's see what we come up with here. Let's pick a reasonable one, the first reasonable one we see. How about this one here? Huh? That looks okay. 3-axis stabilizer, maybe this one. Let's go with the first one that's reasonable. This is like desk mounted, so that's not what we want. Maybe this one? Let's click on it. Never mind. Now it's not giving me prices for some reason. What the fuck? I need prices. Hello? Wow, now it won't give me any prices. This is what I'm talking about. I do all that prep work. I make sure that I do the thing right, and then it stops working. Hold on. Let me figure out why it's not giving me prices. I don't want to play around with addresses and then give myself away here. Why won't you show me prices, huh? You slimy fuck. And now I need to translate the page. Here we go. And we're already running into technical problems. And now when I right click, it doesn't give me the ability to translate the page. Rich. All purchase options. Ah, here we are. Here we are. I found it. Let's go to switch the scenes again. Amazon hiding prices on stream so book can't roast them. Yeah, they've preemptively done this.
Books M1 Pog.
So, thank you for the Pog. 502 Polish didgeridoos. Well, how much could 502 didgeridoos possibly be in English? Oh, fuck! Yeah, that's right. That's right. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that shit? $128 for that shit. $128 for that shit. Unbelievable. And you would think, oh, maybe Booksmarts, that's just an expensive one. Let's go back to the list and pick something else. Okay. What about this one? This one looks pretty tight. Let's pick this one. And then we go over here and we click all purchase options. Oh no. Well, what could that possibly be? 717 didgeridoos. That can't be a ton. Let's just send one. A lot. And it doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. You know what? Maybe we just need to take a hit to our budget and just get something simpler. Maybe this one's a little bit simpler, eh? Or maybe this one, gimbal, tripod. Doesn't look like it's a gimbal, but hey, you know, worth a shot. Maybe we can't afford a gimbal. Maybe I'm just not, I don't have enough money. 76, okay, that's a lot less. What is 76 for a fucking basic ass tripod? $20. Okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. But anything electronically complicated in Poland costs a gazillion and $1, dude. Anything that we pick that's like has any bit of like technology or motors in it, 546, 540, like Jesus. I was gonna make a donation goal for like a gimbal and maybe a microphone and whatever, and then do a donation drive. But I would feel bad spending this kind of money because I know that this is not what these things cost. Where I live in Freedom Land, it most certainly is not this expensive. We don't really use Amazon. Artur, I went to where you guys sell electronics, and I will tell you right now, this is not much better than the electronics store. So even if I were to go to an in-person electronics store, everything is expensive at your electronics store as well. You want to know how much an iPhone costs in Poland? Let's look at how much an iPhone costs in Poland. Let's see if we can even find anywhere that's going to be honest with us on what a price is. Let's go to iPhone, Apple, Poliski, whatever. $359.9. Okay, let's go back to our zloty. And let's go ahead and plug that in. Can't be that much. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it... Whoa! Yeah, everything here is super duper expensive that is technology. Everything here is too fucking expensive to afford, dude. I can't stand it anymore. I really can't. I really can't. I'm over it. I'm over how much everything costs here that is technological, dude. Looking at Amazon, the US looks like gimbals are like an average price of $100. They're not! Thank you for the tier 1 sub that you've gifted. So I'm sick of it. I'm sick of how much things cost. I'm sick of it. We'll have to do a donation drive, but I would feel bad spending that much money. So that's what I'm running into. I don't think we need a gimbal. I'm pretty sure I could just hold the fucking phone with my hand and we'll be fine. The short fat otaku did a great response about consent. I don't care. I don't care. What is this about? Who cares? I don't care about a short fat otaku, nor do I care about whatever response they could possibly have about consent and leftist ideology, because I really don't care about leftist ideology. I care about consent plenty, but, you know, leftist ideology, not about it, dude. I don't really care. It is the base iPhone. It is not an expensive version, dude. Fuck Poland. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's where I'm at. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to understand why people here hate it. Honestly, I'm kind of over it. I'm ready for the next country. My brain is somewhere else. Thank you for the level 1 hype train. That's really, really cool. My brain is somewhere else, dude. As a reward to everybody who got that level 1 hype train, we're on level 2. But before that, I'm going to hit you with a 1-minute ad break to show you what that subscription is getting you. All right, it's freeing you from the oppressive ad regime that I put you through. Bloop. There you go. Not as long as Mutin puts people through ads. I've been watching Mutin stream lately, and that motherfucker will give you like multiple minutes of ads straight. It's kind of crazy. Why did Intel ever make stuff like I am Kotowakishi? I don't fucking know, dude. That's a good ass question, but half of it's in Polish, so I don't know what the fuck you're saying. He runs rage ads? He most certainly does. So where was I going with this? I want to do more IRL stuff. I'm paying for the premium of the Streamlabs subscription, and that gets me access to like kind of like a help desk thing. So maybe they can help me troubleshoot whatever the fuck is going wrong on my phone. Whoa! 20 tier 1 gift subs from CatTube. Incredible. If you caught one of those, you better thank that motherfucker. You better thank him, dude. That's a lot. That's past the level 5. We're at 157% of a level 5. I mean, that's the end of the hype train. Jesus Christ. Good God. There you go. Bringing all the freeloaders into the fold that Euler is. Can you go to Mount Athos in Greece and talk to some Orthodox monks? Probably not. Greece isn't on the list. I have not had a single person reach out from Greece. Bro, it's 30% more, which is a lot. Yeah. Thanks for the second half of that sentence in case people were percentage illiterate, the way I sometimes am. Intel Extreme Masters Kowalski is a city in Poland. Super awesome gaming event. That's cool. I don't know what the fuck that means. Go to Turkey. I've got no requests from Turkey, and that is not in the EU as far as I know. So probably not happening. But you know what is happening? 30% isn't that bad. Shut up, dumbass. Isn't Ozolazol one of those fucking people at the very beginning asking stupid fucking questions? Let me scroll back up here. Weren't you the one that asked some dumbass questions? Let's look at Ozolazol's fucking chat history here. Hey, Books, would you like to hear about how many priests and nuns commit sexual crimes? Yeah, you're posting cringe, my dude. You're posting cringe. Congratulations, you're on my fucking list. I would put you on a list, but I don't know how the fuck to spell your name. You're lucky. You're lucky. Next stupid fucking thing you say, though. Next stupid fucking thing is going to get you on a list. Which countries are you going to visit? Let me bring up the list. I have an updated list here. I'm going to let those play. That person paid for all that noise. Doesn't bother me one bit at all. That's how I get paid. We'll just let those play out. Let me grab my list real quick. EuroTrip. All right. Germany, France. Oh, whoops, sorry, not France. Sweden, Estonia, maybe. In Finland, maybe. Netherlands, for sure. Norway, maybe. Denmark, yes. Belgium, yes. Poland, duh. Austria, yes. Slovakia, hell yeah. Slovenia, maybe. Switzerland, yes. That's what we got going on so far. Now, next up at the 24th of August through to maybe the first week of September, we're going to be in Austria, Slovakia, maybe Slovenia. We'll see. And where else? We may go to Venice in Italy. I may consider it while I'm there. We'll see, though. We'll see. So those are the three that are coming up next. Austria, Slovakia, Slovenia. After that, I have a few options. Hey, Booksmarts, while you're still in Poland, did you hear about the illegal vote to expropriate opposition media companies? That's a lot of buzzwords, bro. I can't say that I have. Hey, Booksmarts, hope your travels are going all right. They most certainly am. Netherlands double dumper stream at Melina. That would be fun. No offense to Melina, but dumper? Really? Don't compare me with Melina in that regard. You can compare me to Melina in all sorts of ways. We both travel. We both do IRL streams. We're both cute. Do not compare my dumper to Melina's. I hesitate to even refer to it as a dumper. I'm not going to be that charitable to you, friend. Might be worth a quick read. If you're interested, I can find something. I'm not interested at all. Honestly, this government's fucked. I could give a fuck less how it operates. If there's one thing I've learned about Poland being here, it's that the government has some fucking problems and some people have some problems with the government. You know, that's the two things that I've learned here. Let me see your deadlift from form book. Here's the thing. I'm not going to make this joke. I'll put the pieces out there, but I'm not going to say it because it would be mean. You know, Steven talks about how no matter how much work you put into certain parts of your body, you can only do so much with them, right? There's a base genetic thing and how you put on fat and yada, yada, yada. I got a dumper. Not everybody can have a dumper. Doesn't matter how hard you work. You just, not everybody's destined to have a dumper. That's just the way that it is, dude. That's the way of the West. God designed us that way. Hey, Booksmarts, did you hear about this complicated political happening? Exactly. I don't care, bro. I'm not a political streamer. I don't cover politics. I don't care. I will cover politics today, though. A little bit. Kind of. Not really. Man, should we just get into the politics of today? I'll finish up this update on the EuroTrip real quick with a map, because if you're like me and you don't give a fuck about the rest of the world, you probably don't know where these places are. So let me show you. Maps. I'm emotional. I'm emotional. Emotional. Oh, okay. Let me make sure this is ready to go. All right. Let's go to this. The zoomed in version is probably the best here, right? Okay, so we are in Poland right here, right? And I hate this. I'm going to go to the other scene. I'm going to go to the other scene here because I think the zoomed in version's not very good. Yeah, this is going to be a hell of a lot better. Okay, this is much better. So we're in Poland right now. As you can see, that blue dot, which I will not zoom into so as to dox myself, we are right here. We're in Warsaw, Poland. This week, I'm going to be going to, that's as far as I should probably zoom in. Pluck, way over here. There is no really good public transportation that goes to Pluck, so I'm going to have to commission a bus or something to go there. Totally fine. Going to go to Pluck. After, I also have plans to go to Poznan, which is far as fuck away. So we're going to spend 2 days out in Poznan next weekend. That's another thing that's going to be happening. Then, sometime between now and when we go to Poznan next week, I need to go all the way south to Krakow. I need to go down here, okay? This is like a place where people party and they get cheap drinks and there's a bunch of beautiful architecture. The reality of Poland is that Krakow, this city right here, gets more people to visit it than all the other places in Poland. This is actually where people go because there's a bunch of shit to see. So I'm going to go there maybe for like a couple of days or an Airbnb for like 4 days. And from there, I'm going to visit Auschwitz, which should be to the west somewhere, right? Polish people can help me out here. Poland looks so small on this map. I mean, it's huge. When you zoom out, like, Poland is ginormous. It's difficult to communicate this to you guys, but Poland is very, very large. Just for me to go from Warsaw right here to Plock right here, or Plock, however those people pronounce it, this is 2 hours. This is a 2-hour bus trip direct to get to Plock. Now, remember this scale. So, this country's large. It's very, very large. It's going to take forever to get anywhere. So, going from Warsaw to this Krakow place is going to be forever and a half. Also, stop telling me about getting shanked. Everybody jokes with me, you get shanked in Krakow. I'm done hearing it. I don't want to hear that. You're going to fucking jinx me. I'm not having it. But anyway, so Krakow is going to happen at the same time that we go to Auschwitz. I'm not sure if I'll stream that. That's probably frowned upon by many. I don't know. So anywho, zooming out from there, once Poland is all done, we're going to go to Vienna. Vienna right here in Austria. And right across the river over here is Bratislava. Now, these are both capitals of their respective countries, one of Austria, one of Slovakia. And what's cool is it's like 30 minutes to get in between them, allegedly. We'll fucking see. European people in estimating travel distances, they're not very fucking good at it, as I've learned. So, I don't trust anything until I buy a fucking ticket and then I board the thing and I see how long something actually takes. I take everything with a grain of salt at this point. But yeah, so about a week or maybe a little over a week for these two. I have a dude in Bratislava who is well connected with the music scene there. And so basically I've asked him like every single week what's going on. There's always a concert or something going on in Slovakia. So and he's connected and he's willing to drive me to these places or get me tickets or behind the scenes access. So that is very, very cool of him. We'll definitely be taking advantage of that and seeing some different places over there. That's going to be pretty cool. Then Vienna, I hear, is a very beautiful city. Very, very built up. Didn't get fucked up too much during the wars. Really cool place with old buildings and a city center and good public transport and yada, yada, yada. So we'll spend some time in there. Then maybe, now this is a huge maybe, somebody from Slovenia I was talking to today offered to drive me around the country and show me everywhere. Now, I don't know, because they're not offering a place to stay. It's not like it's close to Vienna. This distance is probably huge. So I don't know if Slovenia is going to happen, honestly. And that person has restrictions on when they can do it. And unless we can overcome those, probably not going to happen. However, there is a route from Vienna to Venice that has been recommended to me to take while I'm there, just so that I could cross Venice off the list and have at least visited it. I don't know how much I care to have visited Venice for like a single day and how that's worth it to take the public transport or whatever all the way there. I'm doubtful that I'll end up doing that once I get there, but that's an option allegedly. I honestly think it would be better to head to Budapest or literally anywhere else, but that's my personal opinion. Venice sucks. Well, it and your mom have something in common, Lucifer. Someone suggested Burnout. I don't fucking know, dude. It's in Czechia. I don't fuck with Czechia. I'll be honest with you. We probably won't do anything in Czechia. After that's done, the plan, now this is crazy. This is where shit gets crazy, okay? My initial plan is to go to Estonia, stay here for a couple of days with a viewer, take a ferry from Tallinn over to Helsinki, stay 2 to 4 days in Helsinki, take a ferry from Helsinki to Stockholm, stay a few days in Stockholm, go down to Linköping, stay 2 days in Linköping, take a thing from Linköping all the way over to Gothenburg. This is going to be huge, I'm pretty sure. And then stay in Gothenburg for at least 2 or 3 days. Go from Gothenburg, probably via ferry if I can swing it, to Copenhagen, see Copenhagen, and then go from Copenhagen, probably via a flight or something, over to the next leg of the trip, which is either going to be Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, Western Germany, or Switzerland for a week. Switzerland for a week is kind of the floating thing that like everything else is kind of working around at the moment. Gothenburg, I don't fucking know how to pronounce this stupid shit, dude. Is he confusing Chechnya with Czechia? I don't fucking care, dude. Czechia, Chechnya, Czechlia, Czech Republic. Who gives a fuck, bro? We're not going there. It's not important we learn about it, okay? It's not important, okay? If you don't go there, who cares? Switzerland is uber expensive. Here's the thing. The main cost for Switzerland is going to be the travel pass. It gives you public transport access and it gives you access to a bunch of museums and stuff. That is $400 to $500 for like 8 days. Ooh, a tip. Let's line that up a little bit better for y'all. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it, Shortyman. I think $2 won't trip the TTS, so joke's on you. I get that for free. I don't know what your message was. Anywho, like I was saying, 8 days to get an 8-day pass. We will be staying with somebody in Bern who has offered to house us for the duration of that trip. I'm planning around somebody who is in Zurich who can show me some old Roman ruins or something via a walking tour, but they have like a whole chunk of September that they are unavailable for randomly. So we're like trying to operate around that. Basically, I'm timing the trip in Switzerland between these two people's schedules. The Bern person who's hosting me, very open, very accessible with their schedule. Zurich person has a gazillion restrictions. So we're planning around Zurich person. Now, that's not a bad thing because Zurich person saying no means I can go from the Austria-Slovakia part of the trip straight to the Scandinavia and as people have fucking told me a gazillion times, not Scandinavia, okay? Sorry, Finland, you don't get to be Scandinavia. That's what they told me. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I know you guys are all in the same fucking place, but you know what? They said that you're not allowed to be Scandinavian, so you're not allowed to be Scandinavian. I don't know what to tell you. And Estonia, I honestly thought you were like an itty-bitty country that lives in here. I was surprised to learn that Estonia is way up here, so I got no comments about you. But yeah, sorry, Finland. You don't get to be Scandinavian. Which sucks, because I wish there was some nice way I could refer to this part of the trip, but I can't say Scandinavian or people will fucking roast me. Oh, hold on. No, I need to do Swedish voice. Actually, booksmarts. I don't know what the fuck Swedish people sound like. Now that I think about it, I have no idea what Swedish people sound like. But yeah, they tell me that Finland's not a part of it, so I'll get a million emails if I say that. Just know, I understand Finland is not a part of Scandinavia. If you hear me say Scandinavian trip and I include Finland in there, do not roast me. I don't care. Nordic is fine? No, because then I say Estonia and they're like, oh, actually, booksmarts, I know you're not aware of this because you are an American who knows nothing. But Estonia is not a part of Nordic countries. If you say that Estonia is a part of a Nordic country.
Just saying that I appreciate your content and really like your humor.
Aww.
Will be fun.
Thanks.
I go to bed 1 hour ago, so good night.
Good night. Good night. Thank you for the other 5. Pretty good with the accents anyway, though. Oh, I'll try. I'll try to tune more into it. I still think Polish people sound exactly like Russian people, but, you know, I think that's because I don't understand the language difference. So, you know, when they're saying Privyet and shit, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I know Privyet. Kompoklat or whatever. Kompoklat, I think, is like thank you or something. I don't know. Maybe if maybe when I do my Poznan trip, I'll ask that person to give me a bunch of language advice. So we'll try that. I don't know, dude. Anywho, yeah, that's the plan. But of course, a monkey wrench in the plan. A monkey wrench. Can you believe it? Person from, where was it? Was it in Helsinki or Stockholm? I'm pretty sure it's Stockholm guy. Stockholm guy tells me, oh man, I feel bad blaming Stockholm guy because it may have been Oslo or somewhere else. Or Helsinki. I think it was Stockholm. Stockholm guy tells me today, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I got fucking both weekends booked. I'm not going to be available for these 2 weekends. Fuck! Damn it! I had to hold up. Now I gotta fucking, I don't think we can go this way anymore. Where I told you, the Estonia to Helsinki to, I think we're gonna have to go the other way around. So we're gonna have to start over here in Germany and Denmark, go to Copenhagen, go to Gothenburg, then the Gothenburg to Linköping, then to Stockholm. So hopefully he'll be ready by then. Then to everything, every time I think that I have it figured out, like things line up really perfectly like Tetris, somebody tells me that there's a change and it throws it all apart. But, you know, I can't blame anybody because I'm just working off of like the goodwill of other people, but it's unfortunate. Every time I think I have this part of the trip figured out, something gets fucked. This part of the trip may well not happen at all because the distances involved and the costs and everything else are so fucking high. And the people are like, I won't say anything about the people. It can be difficult, okay? This part of the trip is very difficult. This is like, if we rate this on like a hardness scale of the entire trip, this is like 10 out of 10 difficult. To make Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark happen is unbelievably difficult. I did not think it would be this difficult to work out this part of the trip, but alas, here we are. Let alone to include Estonia. Estonia at this point is like a throwaway that I hope I can do, but probably maybe won't. Same with Denmark. Honestly, unfortunately, Denmark people, you are like another throwaway because I really want Sweden to happen. And for Sweden to happen throws everything else in disarray. It throws Norway in disarray. It throws Finland in disarray. It throws Denmark in disarray. It throws Estonia in disarray. And we got the most people reach out from Sweden, from Stockholm, Linköping, and Gothenburg. But like the way that housing works out, the way that timing works out, everything is difficult about Sweden on this trip for some reason. Sweden is like the cursed fucking lands. Sweden is the cursed lands. It's really fucking hard. Damn flaky Nords, you disappoint your Viking ancestors. Well, you know, maybe that's part of their Viking blood. They just fucking fuck off everywhere all the time. This is easy. That's why I don't care when this happens. I mean, like, the later I put off going to Germany, the closer we get to being there during Oktoberfest, and that would be fucking pog. That's all my mom tells me about. Are you going to Germany for Oktoberfest? If you're going to be there, you may as well go in October. I can't believe you're not going in October. You know, they have a beer festival there. They do something called Oktoberfest. Yes, Mom. Thank you. I'll be sure to... Yes, I know. Oktoberfest. Woo! So she's obsessed with Oktoberfest. I really got to make it here for Oktoberfest. So... yeah, I mean, we have so many people all over. We have people in Munich. We have people over here in Dresden. Wow, $10 from Anonymous Andy.
Hey Bookie Poo, did you know that the word Wiener comes from the same word in German which means of or being from Vienna? So when you say Wiener Schnitzel it means Viennese cutlet, not hot dog cutlet. Your mom already...
I'm happy I cut that one off. Your mama already. Who asked, dumb fuck? Nobody cares. You should have put that shit at the beginning. Scammed. Anywho, I already forget what the fucking history lesson there was. Oh! German people. Mein Volk. Okay? Mein Volk, right? Mein Volk. I want, of all the languages, boop, that I could possibly learn, okay? Of all the languages that Booksmarts could possibly invest his time into, dude, I want to learn German. I've decided it. I want to learn at least the basics of grammar. I want to be able to make sentences by the time I leave this place. You want to know why? I looked into it. Don't monkey ask me, you fucks. I learned they speak German everywhere. The Switzerland people, Swiss people speak German. Austrian people speak German. German people speak German. That's enough Germans for me, dude. There's a lot of German I could learn, and a lot of places I could use it. So I want to learn German. Wow, Revan. Revan's very excited to teach me German. I look forward to it, bro. Like Polish. Come on, bro. Let's be serious. Who the fuck wants to learn Polish, dude? Let's fucking be real. I don't want to learn Polish. That shit's gobbledygook. I don't want to learn that at all. But you know what I'm stoked for? German. German feels like a language that makes sense, too. Like, you just fucking tie words together. It sounds like English a little bit. Like, I like it. I like it. Wow, this is a side of Revan that I haven't seen come out. All of a sudden, I'm telling Revan that I want to become German, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, fuck the Polish. Yeah, Germany for the Germans." Like, okay, well, chill the fuck out, Revan. No, put that mask back on, brother. Like, Jesus Christ. Anywho, learning Polish reminds me of those people that learn Latin. Don't step on the Polish people, bro. They like it. I'm starting to think Polish people are a little masochistic, bro. That's what I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think Polish people like it. They're taking it a little too much, dude. They're even doing it to themselves. Book, they are going to talk to you in English while you try to speak German to them. Probably, I don't care. I want to learn German. I want to be able to read the great philosophers of the world. I want to be able to speak let's be careful. I was just going to say, I want to speak the, no, never mind. I'm not going to make the joke. I want to say... I want to speak German. That'll be fun. Oh, okay. We got a Polish fucker in the chat. Polish people are having trouble with Polish. I don't blame them. You basically just drop the verb at the end of the sentence if you have any helping. I'm not listening to your fucking gobbledygook about grammar and shit, dude. I just want to learn words. Careful there. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. I want to read Nietzsche and Hitler. Now, one of these things is not like the other. I do want to read Nietzsche. That would be cool. You know who I want to read? I think it's in German. I hope it's not in French. I think it's in French. Camus? Is Camus French or is Camus German? I think Camus does French, right? Marx? Get the fuck out of here. Nobody reads fucking Marx in English, dude. France? Fuck. Je suis fatigué. I've fucking forgotten, dude. Who cares? All right. Well, he wished he was German. If Camus would have spoke German too, he would have wrote in German. Matter of fact, bro. Matter of fact. Curse words in German are the only thing that's worth it. Well, you know, that and the key to the European continent. I don't know. A lot of people speak German. It seems like it would be helpful. But yeah, very interested in learning German. Who reads Camus? I read Camus. I like Camus. Fuck you. His writing is poetic sometimes. I like it. I like the simple writing. You may call it poetic. I think you're trying to put lipstick on it big. His writing is like stupid simple and kind of sometimes just normal stupid. But I like that about it. You know, it's got charm to it. I wouldn't call it poetic. I think that's doing him up a little too much. But you learned some Japanese, right? Hi. A little bit, dude. Choto dake. That's all, bro. The stranger is base. Yeah, but I can say like random shit in Japanese and like, you know, because of anime. So, you know, I don't know. Like if I was at like where I'm at with Japanese but with German, I would be pretty happy. If I could just say random shit that like puts a smile on people's faces, I think that would be well worth it. I would consider that a success. But yeah, so I'll get to work on German. I'll have that ready by the time I get there. I'll practice it with people. Hopefully the German people are warm and kind and welcoming. Is that a thing? Are German people warm, kind, and welcoming? If I go to a bar, will they talk with me? Lamau, good luck. Pepe laugh. Oh no. About that, who's gonna tell him? I hope that's not the case, dude. I hope they're nice and warm and welcoming and want to talk to foreigners, dude. Friendlier than Polish people. Hey. You know, there's got to be a floor, and the Polish people are on it. Again, Polish people ain't getting stepped on, dude. I'm starting to learn, dude. They're the fucking heel of Europe. Unfortunate for the Polish people. But once I learn German, I can be the boot. Oh, my God. Stop, Omegalo. I can be das Boot. I'm on the way out, dude. I'm not friendly with Poland anymore. I got my eyes pinned to the future, dude. I can't wait till I go to Germany. That's all. Der booksmart, yeah. Yeah, booksmart. I don't know any German words. All right, let's move off of this topic. It's burning country bridges. Kinda, dude, kinda. That landlord really fucked you up. No, the people, dude. It's the people every fucking day, dude. Every fucking day. Oh, man. I had a moment of rage today. Oh, should I even tell you guys this? I went. How do I tell this in a way that doesn't make me look like the asshole? Let me think here for a second. I think I got it. Whew. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. I went to a Chinese restaurant today. Wait, no, sorry. My bad. It's already going poorly for me. I went to I don't know what nationality to refer to it as. Rut-row. It's not a rut-row moment. It's rut-row for these people. These people. Okay, no, it's rut-row for me. All right, I'm fucking this up. I went to a Thai restaurant today. The name is Thai. The menu had Mandarin as an alternative language. They served pho. So I don't know what you want to refer to this restaurant as. It says it's Thai. It sells pho, which is Vietnamese food. And half of the menu is in Mandarin. So I don't know what to call it. Asian fusion? Let's call it Asian fusion. So I go to Asian Fusion RS. AsianFusion.pl. And I ask for something that is the biggest picture on the fucking billboard thing with the menu. And I ask the guy, I'm like, whatever, the fucking something bowl. I think it was like soya bowl or something like that. And he goes, oh, He just gives me like a dumb look. Like, oh, fuck, I've stun locked him because I said English. Okay. The one of the soya bowl, whatever. And he's like, oh, no, speak Polish? Why are you doing this to me? It's on the board. Turn around. Look up. Point. Is this universal? Does this mean something else in Polish? That. There. The picture. It's 2 words. And it's in English. Soya bowl. That's what I want. Soya bowl. And he goes, oh, in Polish. I fucking walked out. I waited in line and I walked out. I walked past all these people in line. I rage quit. I rage quit the social interaction. I had my 50 out, whatever, ready to pay and everything. I tapped it on the fucking thing and I said, I'm going to fucking McDonald's. It just slipped out of my mouth. And he understood what I said then. I know he understood what I said then. He was trained enough in English to know what the fuck I meant by that, dude. I fucking freaked out, dude. Oh man, fucking, I was so triggered. I was so triggered. He wouldn't even turn around. He wouldn't even turn around. Oh. So yeah, that was my breaking point. That was my breaking point in Poland. I'm getting sick of this language difference. I hate the fucking language here. I feel like it's Thailand 2.0, dude. I'm starting to get sick of it. I'm starting to get sick of it because people won't even fucking like play a game of trying to figure out what the fuck I want sometimes. Like at the cafes, they try really, really hard. You go outside of the cafes and people don't try for shit. This lady was trying to shortchange me at the stationery store where I bought my pens. Never talked about it. Didn't feel the need to. Didn't want to make Polish people look bad. I've been shortchanged like at least 3 times already. At least 3 times people have tried to shortchange me already. And on top of that, the lady tried to sell me the fucking sample pens. And I was so pissed because I was like, can I get the one that's in a box? And she spoke English because we were speaking English with each other. And she's like, you want a box? She takes the fucking sample pen and she like puts it in a box. I'm like, no, could I have one that's like not open? And she's like, She goes to the place with the unopened pens, puts that one back in, moves shit around, and I dead ass kid you not, pulls back out the same fucking box. Like I'm a fucking 5-year-old that does not have like object permanence training or something. Like I don't understand what she just did. And I was so pissed. I let her bring it to the counter. I let her ring it up, which took forever. She couldn't figure out the fucking computer. She couldn't find it in the system. It didn't have a barcode on it for some reason. And I go, oh, I don't want that one anymore. I'm such a petty bitch, dude. I'm such a petty bitch. So I tell her I don't want that one anymore. And then you know what she does? And I didn't feel a lick of fucking remorse over it. Then she tries shortchanging me. I was like, she just gave me coins back. And I was meant to get at least a 20 back. And I'm like, how much was it? And she's like, I don't know. It didn't print out a receipt. I'm like, no, bitch. I think the fuck not. It did not print out a fucking receipt. Turn the fucking thing around. Show me how much it costed. I need to get more back than this, bro. I just gave you like 100 zloty and you gave me fucking pennies back. I think the fuck not. I don't know. I'm getting sick of getting scammed. I'm getting sick of people playing games with English. I'm getting sick of it here. I really am. I said that I wish you guys would put on a smile and say like welcome or something or have a good day. I'm past that point. You guys are like trying to fuck people over and I'm getting sick of it. So I'm kind of getting over it. I don't talk about those things because I really want to be positive on stream. I really don't want to like speak poorly of the country that I'm going to or the city that I'm going to. But while we're here, so you can understand why I may be like reasonably upset at some of these other places, it's because contextually, I've not had the best experience in like different places. When we went drinking, we waited so fucking long to order. I won't even talk about it. the look on this guy's face of just exasperation because I had a card that I had to put like a pin in and select USD rather than Polish dollar. Fucking dude, people, I swear to God, dude, I talk about it. No, I'm not going to. I don't need to continue roasting people. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like the Polish dude who went with me to the bar was like, oh, that took a really long time. Like, yeah, you might want to look into like a different way of paying and stuff. And I'm like, really? It took like no more than like 10 or 15 seconds for him to like put the thing on the pad and flip it around and let me do this. He's like, yeah, but like I just tapped my phone. Like we waited a really long time and then your thing took forever. And I'm like, I know the dude was upset. The bartender was upset that it took that long. It takes as long as it takes. Like, I don't know, dude. I'm fucking getting sick of it. What is he talking about? How about you fucking exclamation point rewind? Actually, you know what? Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. I caught myself. I was about to time your dumb ass out. This is why we can't have one-click timeouts. Holy shit. I'm turning into Stephen Bonelli. Don't give me those fucking emotes, dude. Welcome to xenophobia country. Besides, Hungary, it's maybe the worst in Europe. Oof, no comment, dude. No comment. Literally, the three most well-known countries for big scams are Thailand, Poland, and Turkey. You've managed to hit 2 of the 3. You know what? The bull. Cheers to that, dude. Cheers to I'm going to polish this one off. All right, if you're drinking with me at home, here we go.
Hi, bookfucker. How's it going?
Getting sick of it. Getting sick of it. Spain and Italy to my pizzinos. Can you use that word? Are you Spanish? Timing Pog, you're gonna Polish this one off. The alcohol is cheap. Yes, the alcohol is cheap. And the Zupkas are not bad. I like Zupka. Zupka is like the convenience store. It's like a 7-Eleven, a little bit of a kombini. But yeah, I'm getting sick of Poland, I'll be honest with you. Like,
that book fucker.
There's so many places I still need to look at in Warsaw, like the cultural center and whatever. Oh! Am I going to burn this bridge with destiny or not? Let me think about it. Hold on, let me check my DMs real quick. Let me check my DMs real quick, actually, before I do that. I'll do an easy version of it. Okay, because I had a lot of jokes and I'm not going to do them. So, I DM'd Steven and because somebody told me, they linked me to something where he said he had stayed in Warsaw for 3 months. 3 months. So I thought, hey, he must know where to go here. So I asked, I heard you lived in Warsaw before. I'm here until the end of August. So let me know if you have any tips or recommendations. Because part of his mentioning that he had lived in Warsaw for 3 months in the context of this old stream I saw was that he knows about Europe. He knows about Poland. He lived in Warsaw for 3 months. And what does he reply with? We mainly just went to the city centrum a lot. City center? I don't know what it's called. And ate around at the mall and whatnot. That's all you did for 3 months? What is the point of leaving your country? That's all he had to say with recommendations for Warsaw. I don't know. I ate at the fucking food court at the mall. Couldn't fucking tell you. Really? Oh. He is the worst person to ask for travel advice, honestly. He is the worst person. He's American? So am I, dumb fuck. Like, oh, man. I don't know. I don't want to roast him too much, but, like, disappointing. Disappointed in Steven. There's nothing to see here, bro. I'm just going to accept that there's nothing to see here. He didn't see shit. There's so many things to see here. You look at a goddamn map, and they have fucking everything. He doesn't mention, oh, go to the old town, go look at the buildings that were recreated. He doesn't mention, oh, go to the fucking Science and Cultural Center. It's Stalin's gift to Poland. He doesn't mention, oh, go to the Uprising Museum. It's there's quite a lot of history that's interesting about Poland. No, I went to the mall. I ate in the food court. Couldn't tell you. Oh, shit. It's just, I cannot believe it, dude. You don't have time for that while you're trying to be an SC2 player, fam. Maybe, dude, maybe. I guess he was doing pro shit. Oh, yeah, that was when he was a pro player. Just stayed there to play StarCraft with the local pros. Still, I don't know, bro. Whatever. We have different thoughts on travel. I learned about that the other day when I talked to him, too. Did you visit Auschwitz-Birkenau Museum? No. And I may not. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. And I was afraid to say this. I may not visit Auschwitz. I may not. I thought that was the one thing that I would want to see while I'm here, but I'm so burnt out on Polish people, I could give a fuck less about visiting Auschwitz. I could give a fuck less. It's way the fuck out of the way. I honestly don't even really want to go to Krakow, if I'm being honest with you. I really don't. I'm kind of over it. Like, if I felt a little less bad about having already spent the money to live here, I would honestly just move to Germany. I'm so tempted to just like move to Germany because I'm so sick of it here. Honest. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could be spending my time way better, like anywhere else. Like in Prague would have been so much smarter. Like I'm just regretting this decision. Only because like I only had 90 days here, and I've blown a lot of that time in Warsaw and not accomplished a lot in Warsaw. So like, that's why I'm really trying to jam pack the next few weeks by like forcing myself into living situations where I have to move. Like in Vienna, the dude that I'm staying with, I can only stay there for 3 or 4 days, and then I need to move. And then there's another person in Vienna who lives more to the west of the city, and then I can only stay with them for like 2 or 3 days. And then when that's done, I'll go to Bratislava, and I should only stay there for like a few days. And then when I'm done with that, like, you know what I mean? Just like keep it moving. Because if I don't, I will just sit here and do nothing. I will turn into a Steven, and I will eat at the fucking food court at the mall, and I will be done with it. Because, Jesus, I don't know. If you're pissed about Polish people, maybe Auschwitz would be, Jesus Christ. No, bro, I'm not making that joke. That's fucked. Booksmarts, you were here for a couple of weeks, and you already sound like every Pole I know. It's remarkable how quick this place crushes people. That's the other thing, dude. You know what? That's a timeout one. Yeah, that might just be a timeout. I'm pretty sure everybody had some version of that joke in their head, but if you said it, you're in trouble, I think. Yeah. By the way, Vampire, I'm gonna fucking dox you, bruh. Vampire's a weirdo in emails. I'm gonna be real with you, Vampire. We're talking,
Books, drinks to forget about Bonelli and Bonelli trips to forget chat.
Vampire's a fucking weirdo in emails. I'm gonna be real with you. Some of you people are weirdos in emails. Some of you give me fucking serial killer vibes, and there's nothing I could do about it. Like, my mom is so concerned. My mom is so concerned with like me visiting viewers and stuff. She's like, okay, if you get axe murdered, I'm not gonna feel bad. I fucking told you so, and whatever. Like, some of you are weird in emails. I don't know how to write emails. Vampire. Oh my God, I'm going to check this because I don't want to accuse you of this and it not be correct. Were you not the person that gave me your Pornhub username in your email to me? Was that not you? I'll look up Pornhub on my fucking thing, and I bet you're the only one that's going to come up. Yeah, it was. It was you. Okay, some of you are weirdos in your emails to me. Some of you give me bad vibes. I want to trust you really, really bad, but sometimes you give me mixed messages. I'm sure it's a joke. I thought it was funny, but when I have to explain it to somebody else, I get caught in how bad it sounds. Vampire, I talked to my mom about you. And I told her, I'm like, yeah, they're really funny. Like, one of them sent me their, like, Pornhub username as, like, a joke. And she was like, as a joke? Noah, you're trying to be screening these people to see if they're fucking crazy. And they sent you their fucking Pornhub username? What more do you need is a fucking red flag? Oh my God, Noah, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna fucking get killed. I know it. Like, she's freaking out. My mom thinks I'm gonna get murdered, okay? And I don't think it's unfounded fear. Sometimes my mom worries about shit and it's like, come on, Mom. You're freaking out. You're bugging, Mom. You're bugging. But like sometimes she's on to something. She sees what I don't see. So, you know, yeah. So that's what I'm dealing with. Even the dude in Switzerland is like joking about like murderers and stuff. Like, Switzerland guy, please don't joke about murderers, bruh. Like, I'm gonna feel so fucking dumb when I arrive at one of these people's houses and I get murdered. Like, oh, they sent me pictures of their knife collection. What the fuck did I think they meant by that, dude? I'm a chef. They put it in quotation marks. Oh, some Hannibal Lecter ass motherfucker, dude. I don't know. I gotta be careful, dude. I gotta be careful. Like, it'll be the biggest fucking head slapper moment when I arrive at one of these people's houses and I'm just like, oh, that's weird. Where's all the furniture? How come everything's wrapped in plastic? And they come out in one of those fucking what's Jason Bourne or whatever suits, Jason Bateman. They come out with the fucking gloves and the giant painter suit, like, oh, that's okay. You got me, you son of a bitch, you got me. Why is there newspaper all over the floor? Why is there a lock on the outside of the door? For security. Yeah, it's like a cultural thing. Yeah, we Germans are very much so about the security and stuff. We have like very, very safe here. I told you in email, you are in good hands. Yeah, very safe house. You know, very quiet house. Nobody can hear. Like, yeah, all right. Nobody can hear. That's cool. I'm a loud motherfucker. Like, you know. Oh yeah, I can get very loud too. Yeah. Like, okay. What is this round stone next to all these? I'm gonna get human centipede. Yeah, I am, dude. I can feel it. I'm gonna get murdered on this trip. Oh well. That's the chance you take. You know. Nobody can leave. Das ist mein Tail. What? Literally the plot of an IT Crowd episode? Yeah. All I can do is tell people where I live and leave some crazy puzzle as to like, where did Booksmarts disappear? It says he was hanging out with like a Richard B in Germany, and here's a link to their Facebook page, and you know, like, I don't know. I could leave basic information for people, but ultimately it's going to be like a real world murder mystery when I disappear and everybody has to figure out what the fuck happened to me. When ish means son. I don't know what the fuck that means. Why is there a human heart in your fridge? Weird. How do you know it's human? Maybe you're the weirdo. If you could just look at a heart and clock it as human, maybe you're kind of part of the problem there, killer. I don't know. Or not killer, Patty. Book, how is the weather where you are? It's okay. It's a bit hot, you know, in the daytime, but I don't think it's that bad. I know all the hots. Yeah, I bet you do, bro. I bet you do. What am I meant to talk about this stream? I had a whole list of things. Leave their Pornhub username. 100% chance they recover your bones. Yeah, maybe. I don't think that's the only kind of bone I have to worry about, though, in that situation. It's super relatable how you're stuck in Poland, really upset with all the weird people, basically laughing at how absurd this place is and laughing at it while getting drunk and wishing you lived anywhere else. As far as I'm concerned, you're Polish now. I'm an honorary Pole, dude. Honorary Pole. I like that. I think that's the first and only beer of the night. Maybe if we get up to like $50 in donations. Oh. Maybe. If we get up to $50.
Fucker. How's it going?
Booksmarts, do you want $100? Sure, I'll take it. I'll write your name on this notepad. Okay, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. And oop. I'm gonna make him drink vodka tomorrow. He'll be Polish as fuck. Yeah, maybe, bro.
I've been working on an
What is that?
grant, and your streams have helped me through it.
Oh.
I wanted to thank you now that the grant is submitted.
Oh, that's 50. Oh, okay. And oop. Thanks. I'm happy that I helped you. That I helped you get through that grant thing. Honestly, I'll be real with you. I probably more than any other streamer that you could possibly talk to, besides maybe some people that work in like very high level academia or in like public good stuff, understand like the difficulty in like grant writing sometimes and how monotonous it could be and boring and fucking lame. So if I helped you get through that process, dude, just know I'm right there with you. I understand, and you know, thanks for the 50, dudes. You know, it's very much appreciated. Book, where are there any more noise complaints? No. But I'm going to try to wrap this stream up before I start getting them. Well, make sure JCS covers your story. Right here, Booksmarts is laughing, but he's actually very worried. In criminal cases, it's often the case that the victim will laugh as an uncomfortable way of coping with the danger that is set out before them. Yeah, I'm a loud American, dude. Book, slam that back like a professional. True. I'm getting good at it. All right. What was your name? I have to grab that.
Don't wortay my name on that poop. Please more debate reviews. I need your smarts to help me vocalize the things I know in my head.
There you go. Big Doc Andy. 100. That's a lot. 100 and 150. Grant guy and person who doesn't want to have their name written down. All right. I'll go grab another one. I got a tasty beer after this one. I'm not going to hit myself with another DeBow. Hey, that's at least 14 beers in Switzerland. I'm definitely doing a donation drive for Switzerland, okay? Because I'm not paying out of pocket for that Well, I mean, no matter what, it's out of pocket, but oh, man, I have a lot of burps. When I drink really quick, I have a lot of burps. I have the same kind of notepad, Pog, we're spiritually connected. Yeah, we may just be, dude. We may just be. It was good while it lasted. Wait, what happened? 50 USD, I'll take that. Wait, what? You got another super chat? What are you doing? I'll let it play. I'm going to go grab a beer, but Jesus Christ, bars.
I'll take that.
I could do so many ugly faces. I just worry about that. You know, I did a funny face one time where I looked like the fat guy from fucking Beauty and the Beast. And somebody commented, they were like, this is why I would be so afraid to go on webcam all the time. Or they said, like, this is why I would never post my face to the internet. And that stuck with me. I still remember that. That was like way towards the start of my whole career. Because somebody made a Reddit post comparing me to like that fat henchman guy from Beauty and the Beast. But I like making faces and stuff. Like, I don't really mind. I think it's funny as fuck. I may be tsundere and I act like, oh, guys, don't fucking clip me like that. Come on. You know, but I do think it's funny. I like it. In case you're curious, this is Perry Miłosławski. Miłosławski. How is that, Polish people? Miłosławski? Is that it? Le Fou? Yeah, Le Fou. So we're drinking Perry Miłosławski. This is my favorite of the ciders that I've tried here. I really like it. Molki Wazowski. Mike Wazowski beer. Wow, that bottle looks sexy. It does. Like it's got a good aesthetic to it. It's got a good like branding to it. I like it. Describe the taste. All right, here we go. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Let me do that one more time. Not too much carbonation. It definitely thickens the saliva a little bit. Let me get past that real quick. It has that very like, I don't know, the whole experience is just so smooth, you know? It's really thick. Like, I would describe it as thick. It thickens everything up. And I think the thickness is almost like a candied sort of fruit sort of deal. Very, very, not too sweet, but it's like thick. Thick.
The amount of time I've spent watching your content comes out to like $2 per hour or something. I just enjoy the way you can put to words what I think.
Aw. I'm so happy that I can, you know, whatchamacallit. Sorry, a lot flooded through my brain when you said that. It's not dry. No, not at all. Not at all. It's definitely candy-ish. Did you manage to what? Did I manage to what when I'm in Warsaw, Bufo? Can you just type it? I forgot. Oh, Supreme. Supreme's here, so we could talk about this. When I was talking with Luxifer and Supreme, I had a breaking moment. And thank God I have my friends for these breaking moments, dude. They always put me back on the fucking, back on the tracks. Hey, Supreme. Supreme, tomorrow, let's do that idea that we talked about. I'll talk about that right after this. I'll write it down so I don't forget, because I am a little bit drunkardly. I don't know where my pen went. That's how drunkardly I am. Oh, where'd the guy go? Oh, it was underneath my microphone. So, Supreme. Well, fuck, I already forgot. What were we going to talk? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to my friends. All right, I got that. Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, after that. I mean, before that. What was I going to say? Oh, God damn it. Maybe this will make me remember. Ah, yes, I'm enlightened. Okay. So I was talking with Luxifer and Supreme. Did you hear that? I hope not. I'm gonna get kicked out, dude. My neighbors are gonna be pissed. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. All right, yeah. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Fuck, where was I going with this? Oh, yes. So I talked to Luxifer and Supreme the other day, and I was like, what's my content about from your guys' perspective? What am I all about? What's the point? And they were like, oh, you know, I think you do reviews and you do this and that. Let me get my fucking notes. I'm serious about this segment. Notes. Oops. Funny guy doing dumb faces. Yeah, I'm not saying anything intelligent today, so I appreciate all of the donations from the people that appreciate my intelligent streams. You know. Yeah, I love it. You're so, like, intelligent. You got a dumpy, though. I like that dumpy. But, you know, it's really your brain that I'm attracted to. If you could do that brainy shit while, like, also shaking your dumpy, I really like that. I mean, that's the best of both worlds. Not to say that they're equal, of course, because I love that brain, but I also love that booty. Okay, I hear you. So I asked them, you know, what's my content about from your guys' perspective? And I kind of like left it open. and they were like, one of the things that Lucifer had said, I won't dox everything that we talked about. One of the things that Lucifer said is people look to your content to reinforce the beliefs that they had about a piece of content. And when you fail to do that is when you hear a bunch back from people because they view you as an objective reviewer. And they're really hoping that the objective review will come out in their favor. And when it doesn't, that's when they get triggered. And I added on to that and interjected, and I was like, that's why they get so mad then. Because if the objective, quote unquote, review is one which disagrees with their subjective opinion about the material, then they feel like in some way they're incorrect or they're wrong about it. And that's never like a way that I would look at things, but like it was helpful to have somebody else point that out. Like, because I do notice that people will say things because I look up my name on a bunch of Discords you see, and on Twitter, and people will wait until my review comes out about something to fully establish their opinion about it. And it may be coming back to this objective reviewer thing, but like subconsciously or otherwise, I really fight against that. Like, I really try to like get drunk and do one, or not do my prep and do one, things that I feel like hurt the quality and hurt the objectiveness of the review, but they don't work. You guys keep watching them. You don't care. And frankly, the outcomes and the conclusions that are reached are not things that like I disagree with in retrospect. I still find the conclusions that I arrive at, even when drunk off my ass, to be more or less in line with what sober me believes. And so, like, I don't know, like, all of that's fascinating to me. Like, I love that my friends are really intelligent and can just, like, put to words things very quickly, and I really do appreciate that about them, and it helped me to realize, like, we need to focus more on doing debate reviews and on doing things where we do that. Yeah, that sounds kind of weird. No one should form their opinions lockstep with a streamer. Yeah, no, but it's good to have bumpers. I don't know if your bumpers should necessarily be streamers, but I think it's fine to have bumpers. Like, if I watch something and I had one opinion and then I watch Destiny and he says the opposite, it's not necessarily him saying the opposite that will make me change my opinion. It's a consideration of how he arrived at that opinion that will then persuade me. And I think it's the same thing with this channel. If I tell you I believe something about the way that something was said, and by saying it, you see it from my perspective and it clicks for you, you're not acting lockstep with me. You're not using me as a judge for what you should think about something. You're using it as a consideration and like the...
Whoa, Playa, I was not saying that. I was saying you can put into words the things I feel. I only agree with about 60 of your takes, but that's like 20 higher than any other content I watch.
I'm honored. I'm definitely not levying that at you. That's between you and chat. This motherfucker's paying all this money just so they can talk to my chat. Hey, chat, dumb fucks. They're trying to be book smarts for a second here. So many dollars this guy is throwing out. Hey, I'm not complaining, You guys... Never mind. I can't say that you guys should say dumb shit to trigger them to send more money because that would be targeted harassment. We're most certainly not doing that. That would be against the rules. However, that does seem to be leading to them spending more money. So that is very interesting, a point that I will consider. But no, I don't think that applies to you. But obviously chat's going to be triggered. They hate you because they ain't you, because they wish they could give $50 donations and make a bunch of noise on the stream. Maybe that's it. That's what you should go with, Bars. That's what you should think. And whatever I say that I think, you'll just copy paste it, right? So I'm just kidding, Bars. I'm just kidding. I know what you're saying. I hear this a lot of people saying something like, man, you put into words everything that I believed about something. And that's very different from like basing your opinion off of whatever somebody says. Like these are two very different groups of people, to be very clear. There are the people that say like, I'm waiting until the Booksmarts review to like have a fully fleshed out opinion. And that's one base of people. But there's the other base of people who like are looking to see if what I say aligns with what they believe. Like if I were to pick out a person who does this a lot, I'm gonna dox Nicole. Nicole, who actually renewed her Tier 3 subscription at the beginning of the stream. Thank you to Nicole. Tier 3s definitely help out the channel a lot, and they helped not Jeff Bezos, but Amazon. So good on you, Nicole. You're helping the economy. Because I'll most certainly spend that money on dumb shit. You're helping the Polish economy as well as, you know, I don't know whose economy Amazon helps since they keep all the money, but anywho. Econ questions, I can't do that. But yeah, like Nicole's one of these people who sometimes after debates will be like, oh my God, I don't know if you're like reading my mind, but like so-and-so and I were having an argument just before your stream started about exactly what you said during the debate. And like, it was a big sanity check to hear that like I wasn't the only person that thought that it went down this way. And I think a lot of people are like that. And that is one group of people that I'm always trying to play to when I put out these bits of content is like, if I believe something, I want to word it in the most clear way possible to people in a way that everybody will understand very clearly. Because I think that like other people think like me, they come to conclusions that I come to, but they're not always the same people that are super good at winning a debate about that or putting out that opinion in a way that people that aren't from that perspective can see. So sometimes when I'm going to say something, especially something that's against the grain, like I did with the wolf debate, I'll really prep and really try to make clear the things that I'm seeing and why I think them because they're weird. And I think that it can be a huge help to those people to have a bit of a sanity check, you know, like, oh, okay, I'm not fucking crazy. This person said this in exactly this way, and this is the way that I felt about it. Or like, this person was fucking up by doing this, or that wasn't cool that this person did that, you know, like, yeah, I don't know. Rant over. You know, this is something I think about. That was something that was triggered to me by that message. You know, it's something that I consider more and more. That's why I'm trying to get back into debates and why the title of this video is what it is. We're going to switch gears here, fellas. We are going to switch gears. What is this? Who cares? Wait, what is this screenshot meant to be? BNGW? I don't understand. Is something fucked up about this picture? I'm like, I keep looking at this picture and I can't understand what you think is wrong with this. Historic genetic peak of man coming. Oh. Wait, is that really what my thing says? I don't. Is that. Wait, am I hacked? Historic genetic freak of man, come and destroyer all opponent, not safe. It's Tyler 1's title. Oh, okay. Twitch bugged out when I moved to you. Oh, that's fucking funny. Look at the specimen of a man. Look at those rolls. Look at this extra roll here. Quite interesting. And the neck beard, so fleshed out, yet so barren in some spots. Interesting. And at the concentration, he really doesn't have any cheek development here. If he wanted to, I'm not sure he could connect that disconnected, nasty fucking 14-year-old stash to what is, unfortunately, a bit of hair that doesn't even manage to cover his chin. I'm not sure you could even get that there. You know, sometimes I wonder how people of the past believed in genetics, but then I'm presented with a specimen like this, and I just wonder to myself, wouldn't the world be better with a man who could grow a man's beard? I mean, really, like, look at this. I could grow this out and braid this, dude. That'd be great. Every hair in that beard is a minion farmed in League. Yeah, maybe. I gotta farm more minions, I guess. I gotta get to farming, dude. I gotta get more minions. Holy shit. Genetically superior dump truck genes. Yeah. All my hair follicle proteins went to my ass. Unfortunate. And if that's not enough, wait till he turns around. Shut the fuck up, dude. Okay. The title of the video. Okay. From now on, at the start of every week, I am going... Oh, I'll talk about this in a second. I'll talk about that in 2 seconds. Dude, my ass legit has more hair than my entire head. Yeah, my ass hair comes in strong, dude. I, too, have the strong ass hairs. Not that we need to know that. Fuck, dude, I need to drink a little bit more. Cheers. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. At the start of every week on a Thursday, today is Wednesday because tomorrow I'm busy. Thursdays, I'm going to ask you guys. Oh, wait, is today Thursday in your guys' time? I actually have no idea. He's going to talk about blank, 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 blank. Shut the fuck up, dude. I need to remember what I'm doing. Today's Thursday. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes, we need topics. So every Thursday, I'm going to ask you guys for whatever is going on that you want me to cover in the week. I'm going to add those all to a Notion document, and we're going to give a quick preview so you guys have an idea of where that's going to go. So I tossed the question off to the audience. Now, what are some debates or videos that you would like me to review throughout the week? I will pick one of them, and that will be our in-depth review. And that'll be one where we spend an entire stream going through it. I'll get through as much as I can, as much as I have the patience to deal with, and then I'll ask for donations to do the rest of it. I think that's a fair way to balance things. So I've heard a few options. I've heard that there is a Kirk. I'm not sure Kirk who. The only Kirk I know is the Kirk from Land. But there's one with Kirk and Vosh. I'm trying to think, what else have I heard of? Because I don't watch Twitch anymore. I don't watch YouTube anymore. Oh, Wicked Supreme. Good to have you, bro. Where do we submit? Just post in the chat right now, and I'll open it up on stream. Captain James T. Kirk of the... Am I allowed to make fun of that, or is that like a speech impediment? Is that an impersonation or a speech impediment? I don't know. Might be ableist, dude, honestly. The title on my browser looks different than the other one. Oh, does it?
Booksmarts.
Booksmart don't watch Twitch anymore? Nah, I'll stop in to Relly's maybe sometimes to like meme on him and to roast him, but that's about it. Sometimes I hop on Relly and he says some fucking dumbass shit. Y'all ever watch Relly and he just says some dumbass shit and you're just like, oh yeah, that's right. You're like a normal ass person. You're like a whole ass dude, huh? American dumb fuck getting kicked out of Poland any percent. You're so funny. I find Rob Noor's way of talking super interesting. Let's check this out.
About how we need to basically be more of a check on Turkey and Turkey's actions in Syria and Libya.
Check Turkey, Syria? Jesus Christ. What are you, a fucking foreign aid analyst person? That's a lot of goddamn countries in 5 seconds of a fucking thing. I can't keep track. We just jumped all over the map. What the fuck, Dylan? Talk to that counterpoints guy. Yeah, I know. That motherfucker's got a normal ass job and it's tough to plan around him. I got to. Oh. While I wait for another link, here's the thing. We are going to, every Friday from now on, I'm going to try to make this happen. I am an antisocial dude, I guess. I don't like streamers. $10. Wow, thanks. Oh, it's counterpoints.
That counterpoints guy.
Oh,
really smart.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ, this
Cringe.
guy.
Lame.
I know counterpoints. Counterpoints knows too that I'm in his DMs. I just suck. Counterpoints. Friday, you free? Because here's the thing, counterpoints. Every Friday from now on, I promise you guys, pinky promise, I will try to book a... Shut up, Steven. Not you. I will try to book a content creator to talk to. Whether that's a friend that I know personally, like Wicked Supreme, whether that's, some content creator person that I don't know, like maybe Sock Done Left, or somebody who I have like a professional relationship with, like, who do I have a professional relationship with? Destiny. In his DMs and sucks. I won't make any comments about the attractiveness of counterpoints. I'll go ahead and leave that, open to interpretation. The only content creator I talk about being attractive There's only one that I feel comfortable with doing that with. That's it. Not talking about anybody else, okay? And if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You know, that's what I'm about. So, fuck, that's distracted me so much. What is this about?
7 p.m. or 8 p.m. run for an hour?
7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I love how you put a fucking time zone. Motherfucker, I live in Europe. What am I? Is it Pacific or Eastern? It's got to be one of the America times, and there's only 2 time zones in America that really matters. So either one of those I'm okay with. Wait, hold on. Am I okay with that? Let me check my thing. Because the other difficult thing is I'm not going to be here tomorrow because I'm going to be in Poland. I mean, holy fuck, this has fucked me up. I'm fucked. I'm not so hot right now. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well at all. Holy shit. EST? Okay, EST.
All that money for a hard question. I am a 31Y. Oh, black man. I am afraid to reveal that online based on the hate I have gotten. Grew up in the hood and have some beliefs many wouldn't understand. How do I bridge this gap?
Okay, so you're a 31-year-old black fella who doesn't like gay people. That's what I'm going to assume. So you got some beliefs, some yikers beliefs. Hating gay people. Whatever it is. If you have some bad beliefs, bro, you don't got to wear that shit on your shoulder. You just keep that in your back pocket, bro, and just let people prove you wrong. I don't know. Look for reasons to be wrong, bro. That's what I would say. If everybody, like, anytime you talk about an opinion is like, damn, dude, what the fuck is up with that? Maybe it's time to rethink those opinions, you know? And I think that's okay. You know, just keep it in your back pocket and always try to be rethinking it. Don't try to be thinking about how you can fucking support it with this, that, or the other in terms of evidence. There's a quote from, Ricky Gervais, and it goes something like this. It's like, oh man, I don't want to fuck it up. Ricky Gervais is fucking funny. Let me find it. It's about stats, but I think it can apply to anything, honestly. Is it Ricky Gervais? Am I getting him mixed up with somebody else? Do you guys remember? Does anybody know what the fuck I'm talking about, or am I crazy?
No, not gay PPL, more so fighting and what being a man is. Sue many gay PPL in May family.
What being a man is. I mean, being a man is a different thing for different people. And there's like your idea of like, oh, man, this is tough. Actually, I get why you're having a hard time with that then. Because here's the thing. If I'm being super charitable to you, buddy, I think that when you're talking about what being a man is, you mean the obligations and responsibilities placed on a man in society. That a man is somebody that maybe provides. A man is somebody who has to stand up for certain principles. A man has obligations to his family, to his immediate relatives, to this, to that. He has obligations both morally and ethically, maybe.
Gotta go be a family man. DM me if that time works, homie.
I will. I'll get to you, counterpoints. I already forgot what the fucking time was. You're catching me at a drunk moment, dude. I think you said 8 p.m. or some bullshit. I'll try to remember it. Tell counterpoints yes. I don't want to tell him yes and I'm not there. You guys don't understand. This is me like a beer and a cider in. I am getting drunk tomorrow. I'm getting drunk. I am going to drink until I am wobbly. That's my plan for tomorrow, okay? I'm going to drink so much that I may pass out. That's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. I've already decided it. I'm going to drink a lot. I may make a fool of myself. And I just don't know if I'll be able to talk to him, dude. So I feel super bad, dude. But, you know, at the same time, sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? Is this a happy stream or have people start asking questions about Destiny? I don't care about Destiny. Lol, next week then. Yeah, next week. Next week we can for sure do something. Actually, hold on. I may be drunk next week on Friday as well. I don't know. I'll contact you. I'll DM you. I promise. I'll write it down. Actually, I'll make a Google. Remind me tomorrow at 12:45 a.m. to call counterpoints. Amazing. Can't you? I love technology. I'll remember. Where was I going with this? Real voice. Oh, my bad. Yeah, let's go back to this voice. So, fuck, dude. We're talking about manhood and shit, right? Am I on the same page with what you think, Bar? Because if I am, just keep it in your back pocket, bro. It don't matter. Just tell your fucking son that, and that's it. You know, pass your toxic masculinity off to your son, and then that's the extent of it. You know what I mean? The only person your son can fuck up is his son, you know? So you're just keeping the fuckery in the family. When you're talking with other people, there is no benefit in debating your philosophy with them. You know, the only benefit is in so far as you're changing your own mind. So, you know, I don't know. If you're talking with other people, be an open book. Allow them to change your mind. Keep your opinion in your back pocket and be ready to edit it. Look for counterexamples. Like a lot of things, I like to just put it on you because I believe in a lot of that stoic shit. Like a lot of change is just going to come down to you. Don't be out there trying to change other people all the time. Just look for what proves your shit wrong and go with that, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's what I would be up to. But if you have these beliefs and whatever, just keep it in your back pocket. Nobody needs to know what the fuck you think makes a man. You just judge people silently like the rest of us and keep your mouth shut, you know? I think that's what keeps harmony up. You know what I mean? Just judge everybody silently. That's what I do until I come on stream and talk about how Polish people piss me off because they pretend they can't speak English or understand what the fuck's on their menu when they work at a fucking fusion restaurant and they don't know what the fuck pho is. Anyways... Not to get off track, but you know what I mean? Like, just keep it in your back pocket, bro. You don't need to be saying everything about everything. I don't know. I think Vosh had some advice about this. Just don't tell people your real position, you know? Sometimes you have positions that are so crazy, you just have to kind of give a wink and a nod to them, and that's it. Book, you were looking up a Gervais joke. Yeah, I know. I couldn't find it. He says something about how, like... if stats are a poll, they're just for like drunk, stupid people to lean on or something like that. I forget what the fuck he says. Yeah, I don't even know if that's his quote. You know what I mean? I think that stats and stuff are just things that other people use to just justify a stupid fucking position, and people don't really use them how they're supposed to be used. So I don't know. This chat is littered with oldies. Is a lot of people saying something? What's going on in chat? Is masculinity the average behavior of every male? No, it's the ideal of a certain society, I think. Book, you were looking up a Gervais joke. I already did that. Do you think Google will say, what the fuck was that voice? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Booksmarts, you should have the Polish anthem playing all day tomorrow as if he is live. Jack Daniels stream? No, bro, I would get fucked up. Do you want me to remind you of the counterpoint stuff after stream or tomorrow morning, Euro time? No, I don't need you to remind me, bro. I put a reminder on my phone. I'm sure I'll remember. I'll just DM him right now, actually. I'll be like Steven, dude. I'll be writing DMs and emails while I'm live. 1 second, let me just look up counterpoints here. If he's at the top of my DMs, it'll work. What time Friday EST question mark? Realistically, I wish everybody would email me. That way I can respond to you at my own pace and just have you in a Notion document. Because I take everything seriously when I look at my email, but I really don't in Discord. What is your go-to drink of choice? Like if I could Thanos snap one in front of me to get drunk, strong, Japanese strong, but it's not available everywhere. What is slightly more widely available that I would Thanos snap in front of me to get drunk is soju. That's a Korean drink. That's some good ass shit. Some like peach soju. If you can't tell, I'm a bit of a peach aficionado. I don't care if it's an Asian peach or a European peach. I'm a man that loves many kinds of peaches. Fruit peaches, ass peaches, all sorts of peaches. I love me some peaches, dude. I'll take a fucking sip. I'll take a bite. I'll take a lick. I like peaches. So, yeah, I like peaches. Anything peach flavored, I go for. Peach-a-chew, hey. That's Scrub King's girl. You don't fuck around with that, dude. You don't fuck around with that. Peach-a-chew Scrub's girl. We don't fuck around with Peach-a-chew. I won't allow that here. You got to keep it fucking white people happy. Keep it hundy with Peach. No. We don't do that. Leaked Omega Lol? I don't know, Scrub. He didn't tell me that in private. He didn't. I'm not lying about that. You're going to start thinking I'm lying. I'm just going off of Twitter. Don't they like, I don't know, dude. What about ST Peach? I don't know who the fuck that is. I've heard of the name, but honestly, I thought ST Peach was Peach's name until I thought about it, and then I was like, oh no, her name is Peach-a-chew. So I'm not the best for that.
When you get your $1 beat on the regular just walking to school, that's what I think PPL who DDNT lived there think. You can't just walk away. Should I tell my son take butt whooping BC it's morally right?
Oh, okay. I see. Is it really toxic masculinity to tell him swing back? I don't know, bro. That's so hard. You know what? Oh, they broke up? Oh shit, I didn't know that. My bad. I'm sorry. I had no idea. I just saw Pikachu live today, so she was like fresh on the brain. Fuck, man. You know what? There's two halves of me. There's the content creator half, and then there's the real dude half. I'm gonna give you the real dude half. Everybody else, tune the fuck out. This is not advice for you. This is between me and this gentleman. I don't think anybody has a right to be commenting on what the fuck you tell your kid. If you got a situation that's unlike these stupid fucking people online that don't live through your life, they don't have to deal with what you have to deal with, they're not in your house, they're not in charge of your kid, they don't know shit, fuck what they have to say about anything. But when you're talking about friends and family that do understand your circumstances, give them your ear. Definitely listen to them a little bit. Try to think about what the alternative they're providing is and hear them out on it. Don't be confrontational with them, you know? If you're going to ask for that stuff, be open. Be a listener first and foremost. 80% listening, 20% talking. Don't fucking think about whatever the fuck counterfactual you have. It's not a debate. Don't turn it into that. Ask them what they think about things. Ask them only questions and don't be leading with it. Don't be like, well, what am I supposed to do? Just let him get his ass beat and whatever. Word it in a nice way. Be like, you know, like, I think it's difficult for him to have to deal with like this abuse every day. And I don't know what the alternative would be. Something like that is very different than the way, like, you know.
It is really hard. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it.
Yeah. And if you're going to be spending all this money, I mean, we could talk in private if you're really okay with spending money on opinions, because I kind of don't want everybody listening, because here's the thing, like, it's so difficult being on this platform and having to give advice in a situation like that, because it's very different when you're living through that shit. And you've got to give people advice that's going to be practical to get them through that until they get to make their own decisions and they get out of it. Advice that was given to me when I got my ass beat in school was not helpful to me. This idea that you can rely on adults is not helpful to you. This idea you can rely on the police is not helpful to you. It's not helpful to you when you get threatened with a knife at school. It's not helpful to you when you get your ass kicked and you get knocked the fuck out at school. It's not helpful. Like, none of this helps the person in that situation. And you may know better than anybody else the kind of advice that's going to help your kid through that shit. And it may be stuff that doesn't work in a fucking vacuum. It doesn't work when you take it out of the context of that shit. It may not work when your sister is commenting on it, or your aunt is commenting on it, or your mom is commenting on it, you know? Like, everything can be so fucking different from different people's angles, and that's like a touchy situation with already what you've told me about it. If you want to email me, booksmarts.twitch@gmail.com, we could probably talk about it in private, but this probably isn't the platform for it, because I have to be super duper careful with what I say here, because I feel like people will take me the wrong way. Anyone saying you shouldn't teach your son to defend themselves exists solely online. Hey, but you know what? Those people exist, and they're tough to fucking deal with, you know? I have to deal with them. I have to get the fucking emails from them. I know what it's like, and I can only imagine that you have some dumb fucks in your life that think that they know better than you. So, you know, well, we should talk in private. Chad, I think we're discovering nuance. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's easier to give you guys advice on talking and debating and all this other shit. It's just difficult when it's like in practice and it's practical shit, because the advice is different. It needs to get you through the moment, needs to get you through the situation, needs to get you past the people. It needs to deal with the environment. It's very like selective and stuff to get into that level of nuance when we're talking on stream. Because everybody feels compelled to tell me like, oh, but this situation and that situation and hypothetically this and fucking theoretically that, and but by the principle of this fucking philosophy thing, like, it's just fucking annoying, dude. I hate dealing with people online. Like, oh man, like even today, dude, I want to talk about this before we wrap up. So today I had a private commission debate review advice thing, which if you didn't know, you ever get into a debate, you ever want advice, I do that shit commissioned. It generally costs around $50 an hour. That's what it rounds out to. You ever interested in that? Hit me up. So I did a debate review with this guy talking about socialism and shit. And we got to talking and we got to some of my opinions about socialist stuff that I've never shared on stream before. So I'm going to take the opportunity to. There is a big difference. And I don't think people realize this difference between these different kinds of socialism. And I don't care if you're going to tell me, Booksmarts, there's a fucking word for that, or this, that, or the other. I don't want to hear about it. I'm going to fucking give you that disclaimer right now. I don't want to hear any response about this stupid fucking thing unless it's positive. Honestly, I'm not going to read it. There is philosophical socialism, where you're using socialist ideas to kind of guide along your decisions in a process to inform what the best choice of available choices is. There is socialism as a general ideology that you subscribe to, that you use the ideals of to guide ideal choices in various situations, right? And then there is socialist government, which is a government that follows socialist principles. These are different levels of the idea, and to mix them up is a grave failure. This first one, using socialist ideas to pick the best from a list of choices, is very easy to argue for, but nobody does it for that reason. I've only seen Sockdon Left, sometimes Vosh, and other people really implement this more nuanced perspective where we look at a variety of options. Hey, we have this policy problem. We need a fucking policy solution. What are the solutions available to me? I'm going to use socialist principles to select which one of these is the best. That one's the best. Boom, bada bing. Then there is using the ideology in its purest form to guide those decisions. And that's going to fuck you, because when you're looking at different things, like, it gets really difficult to have to adhere to every socialist principle in the purest form. You know what's even harder? To have a government that follows all those ideologies perfectly. It don't fucking exist. It never fucking existed. Every time we do it, it doesn't work. People are the problem with using socialism as a broad ideology to solve everything. People are the problem. People always fuck it up. You could get 5 people together and set them up with what is the ideal circumstance for fucking socialism to work, and all it takes is one dumb motherfucker to ruin the whole system. That's why it never fucking works. And it's such an easy way to lure people who are poor, people who are in need, people that don't have what the fuck they need, into voting for stupid fucking people and stupid fucking shit. So it always dupes people, and this is a stupid one to argue about. I think what would be smarter of socialist people is to label themselves socialists as they appeal to socialist principles when making decisions, and that's the fucking end of it. They don't believe in some stupid fucking utopia because they realize that people make it impossible. They just use those ideas, use those thinkers, use those writers as a way of guiding their hand and making policy decisions among the choices that are available to them. Because it's just not possible to follow 2 and 3 that we talked about. It's not. 3 never fucking works historically. Never works. 2, that is very limiting. You get to the point where you're making statements like, I can't, in a capitalist system, have a socialist government or have the socialist policies that I want. It's not possible. Okay, if it's not possible, then we have to end the conversation because you've foregone any possibility of making your thing happen, and for that reason, it's useless. This is like if I created a random ideology called perfectionism, where everything needs to be perfect all the time and you can't hurt anybody with your political... No, let's call it herdism. Ironically named because it's actually about never doing any harm to anybody ever. And unfortunately, herdism has never existed, but it could exist if we trialed it out. but like every government does hurt to people, so it kind of fucking can never work. But if it did work, that would be great, wouldn't it? Like, I'm just a pie in the sky guy, dude. I'm just trying to think, what is the ideal thing what we want? And I think we don't want to do hurt to other people, so we want something that's hurtism, you know? Anarcho-hurtism. Yeah. Maybe if we were like anarcho, we didn't have the government, maybe then it wouldn't, they wouldn't do hurt to people. Like, okay, but you have to realize that ideology isn't helpful to us if it's used that way, because you can never have it, right? Now, if you said, I have hurtist values and I use that to determine which policy I'm going to pick, I look at what does the most hurt to people, what does the least hurt to people, and I'll go with the least choice every single time. All right, now we're talking. We can use this for something, right? And we can start to talk in specifics. We can go, okay, these policy decisions, what are you picking and why? Well, I'm picking policy A because it does the least amount of hurt to people. I'm a hurtism guy. I'm a bit of a hurtist, you could call me. I know that's a slur in some places, but I'll take up that role. I'm a hurtist. And so from a hurtist perspective, I just think that policy A does the least amount of hurt. And hey, if there's one thing we could all agree about when it comes to hurt, it's that we don't want it to happen to us, right? You know, like, and these are like different levels. I'm not explaining it well because I'm really drunk, but man, we got into a whole big thing about it where I tried to explain to him that I think like the problem I have with people that really embrace philosophies or ideologies and then try to implement those into debates is like, I think when you're talking about policy, when you're talking about government, you probably want to spend 80% of your time looking at what is possible, what is happening, what are the problems, what is the practical. And then you want to spend 20% of your time, and I would say 10% conservatively, on your ideology. What is the best philosophy that I should be following? How does that conform with what ideas I have available to me? What is that? How does that fit into the ethos of my country or the story of my country, and what's possible within my culture? And what is the transition between getting people to think the way that I think is ideal and where they're at? You know, like maybe that's a split. 20 to 80. 20% on that ideology, foo-foo, fucking philosophy shit, and then 80% on the practical. You don't want to know why? Because especially when you debate people, I don't think you should ever be in a situation where you forget what the practical is. That I'm talking with you about socialism, and you can't name me countries that are socialist that you like, or policies that are socialist that you like. You done fucked up if that's where you're at. When I ask you, what's an example of socialist monetary policy that works, you can't answer me, we have a problem. If I ask you, what's the last thing you voted on that you feel like fits in with your socialist principles, you can't answer that. You fucked up. If you can't name policymakers, movers, shakers, companies, organizations, real things that mesh with what you want or the direction you want to go, you fucked up. And I think that you'll never fuck up if you start with 80% on using that philosophy to make real life decisions. The whole point of philosophy is to guide the decisions that you're making in your life, to create some way of interpreting the world that helps you navigate within it. But there's no point in building the best compass and the best cartography system and whatever if you're never going to leave the fucking cave and go out and explore the world with it. Because who the fuck are you to know that that's the best cartography system if you've never fucking left the cave? If you've never looked at the things, if you didn't look at what's possible. Like what, you're going to leave the cave and go, oh, there's fucking heathens here. There's no way to climb this fucking mountain. It's ginormous. Like, okay, well, like, then your navigation tools are not helpful to me. I need a way to get around the mountain then. Like, maybe we need more practical examples of, like, navigational tools to, like, figure out what the fuck's going on with the world. Maybe we need a better way of selecting policy positions or, like, establishing them or for, like, how to vote and things like you need more practical ways of dealing with things. And I think that a lot of socialists miss the practical. And I'm going to roast capitalists for a second because here's another thing that we talked about. Socialists, in having a socialist government, one that truly follows and adheres to socialist principles, very hard to find a good example of. Very hard to find, frankly, any example of that a socialist would, true to their heart, say followed the principles, right? Because it's hard. It's designed to be hard. It's designed to be a thing that, like, never ever happens. That's just the way that it is. So you always have the get out of jail free card that no government has ever been socialist because it doesn't properly follow and adhere to the principles. But that also means it's dumb as fuck, because if no government has ever followed it, no government reasonably can in a capitalist framework, then when the fuck is that ever going to happen? Doesn't matter if there's a revolution, because every time there's a revolution, it doesn't work. And even if the revolution worked, how long is it going to last? It can't exist in a capitalist system. Like, when you're criticizing capitalist countries or social democratic countries because they trade with countries that benefit from the bad things about capitalism, like imperialist trade or trade with the global south and things like this, like, what the fuck country exists that's ever going to meet your criteria? What does the world look like in which one of those countries would exist for 50 years? It doesn't. So you need to adjust. Like, you're never winning that. So let's think more practically, right? Like, pick policy decisions that you've seen in different countries that work that you like, you know? But here's the thing with capitalists, which is what I was getting at. Capitalists have it easy. If I define capitalism as vaguely as, like, we trade things in a market, you can go to fucking bead days where we had beads for money and we fucking traded shit at a little marketplace. You could go to fucking slave days and look at that. You could go to feudalism days and look at that. And you can go, wow, look at all these sprouts of capitalism. Look at these markets coming up out of the ground. It's such an easy definition that they always win because everything fits this fucking thing. Everything today fits it. Tons of stuff in the past fits it. You'll always find what you're looking for because the definition is super duper easy to fit into. And this is like a key difference between that and socialism is if we really follow the socialist definition, it's really hard to find examples of that. But capitalists have it easy because their definition is easy. They can look to anything and call it fucking capitalism and they get away with it, you know? Like, so I don't know. From a debate perspective, when I'm really being real and thinking about the way that this stuff works, like, I don't know, you've really tied like your hand, like your right arm, your two legs, and your fucking head behind you when you choose to argue socialist stuff the way that some people do. But that's my rant, dude. That's my rant. It's over. Anywho, why is everybody adding this gringo guapo person? I'm gonna look him up. What is this motherfucker saying? What did they say? What are you guys so mad at the? Yeah, touchy from what I. What are you saying? Anybody? That's a pretty tough. What is everybody saying to Gringo Guapo, dude? Everybody's adding this person. Capitalism is when iPhone. Socialism is when no iPhone. Okay, bro. Everybody's adding you, dude. You're a popular guy. Just some private convo? Oh, okay. He's talking about his dog. Oh, that's cute. Bookfucker talking about doggers. That's lovely. All right. I thought you were saying some yikers shit. You know, whenever you say see like 5 messages in a row that's like adding somebody, you have to be like, uh-oh, Monk S. What the fuck did they say? When in reality, they're like, what's the best trick to teach my golden retriever? And everybody's like, oh, it would be so cute if you did this. Send me a picture, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I don't have my list. Guys, what are we recommending for stuff that I have to look at? What are we recommending? Stuff I have to look at. Hey, party people. I need things that I'm supposed to watch. I need to have a list before I leave today. Guys, please. Please. That's not the one. That's not the one I want. Please. I need help. So we got this one.
And around the region are destabilizing. Trump, on the other hand, did what Turkey wanted. He did what Turkey wanted by withdrawing from northeastern Syria. He was actively very friendly with Recep Erdogan. He was very friendly with the man. Anything Erdogan and Trump had a very close personal relationship. They were friendly. I can't think of a single time that Trump acted against the interests of the Turkish government. Can you? It might not have been specifically.
Okay, somebody's asking me, how do you justify to your commune that there's the need for a production of PS5s and that you need one while there are people suffering everywhere else? That's easy. That's what fascism's for, baby. Sorry, not fascism. I mean populism. That's what populism's for, baby. You just go, you know what? Our people are the best people. And you know what we need? We need PS5s. Fuck these other people, bro. They weren't born Polish. They don't deserve Polish goods. You know what? The PS5s for the Polish people. That's what we're about. I think Polish people deserve PS5. Fuck everybody else, bro. They weren't born Polish. Fuck them. They can come be Polish. They can come join us in our wonderful Polish commune. But, you know, that's how you do it. My favorite Rally Mauled. Let's check this out.
And the reason why I feel the same way about
Oh, fuck.
if I do about poker, for example,
Why is it so fast?
I'm giving you.
It's happening again. Oh no, it is happening again. He is so fucking dumb. Then he would have to agree that if you lived in a fucking country where it wasn't illegal to do that shit, it'd be perfectly fucking fine, dude. He's doing it again. What the fuck, man? Then he has no problem with fucking train, dude. What the fuck, dude?
I've never seen this. I didn't know Hassanabi talked to what's his name again? I forget. The guy from the Ray William Johnson ripoff channel. What's that? H3H3. Yeah, that's right. Ethan. I didn't know he talked to that guy. The Vape Nation guy. Oh, okay. Maybe we should watch that. Do you guys want me to watch Hassanabi talks to XQC and H3? Is that something you guys would want me to watch? I could watch that. Drunk Smarts? Yeah, bro. Here's a popular Destiny talk recently. I don't know if it's one of the anime person ones. I probably don't want to watch it.
American music. It would probably be like
it's one of the anime person ones.
Folk music. We have what? Big band music. We had jazz was American music. We have
if there's one thing I don't want to talk about, it's somebody arguing with Destiny about music. What a stupid fucking endeavor to take upon. Not good. I'm gonna label this one as bad right off the bat. You know what I should do? Oh, Brain Blast. You know what I should do? Oh my God, this is such a wonderful idea. Hold up, I need my pen. Oh my God! Why didn't I think of this? Oh my God. Guys, I had the best idea ever. I'm gonna pay a fucking programmer to do this. I'm gonna pay a programmer. I don't care how much it costs. I have an idea. So what I'll do... Oh, fuck, dude, this is so fucking smart. I'm a fucking genius. I am a god amongst men. I am the Kanye of Twitch. I know how we'll decide what content. Anybody seen I'm Really Important stream? Give me oohs in chat if you've seen I'm Really Important stream. And if you watch I'm Really Important, you know what's coming. There we go. Yeah, if you didn't. Ooh, if you did. I am going to have a poll on screen on Thursdays and maybe Fridays. And what's going to happen is every time somebody puts bits, every time somebody gives subs, every time somebody donates on either platform, they can put in that donation A, B, or C, or D, whatever they want. And that'll put every dollar or every penny or whatever to one or the other of those options. Then by the end of Friday, we'll have selected which one people want. I'll let the Oilers decide. I think that's the best thing to do. So I'll pick a few different options for a debate review, and then I'll have the Oilers vote on what they want. That's what I'll do. I think that that's brilliant. I know you guys might not think that's smart, but that's brilliant, honestly. I think that's what I'll do. Oh, this is brilliant. This is great. This is smart. Isn't that essentially an oligarch? I don't fucking care, dude. It's a moneyarchy. Fuck you, socialists, dude. We're gonna fucking vote with dollars. That's what we ought to do. I say this is a freeloader. Yeah, well, You won't get any fucking say as a freeloader. I'll let the Oilers decide what they want me to fucking watch. That's what I'll do. Oh, that's genius. The patrons decide what games I play. The Oilers decide what debates I review. That's what I'll do. That's fucking genius. Why didn't I think of this before? Why? It's so smart. And you guys will have to persuade the Oilers. Like that Bar person. Everybody's got to be like, Bar, you need to put a fucking letter in your donation message, bro. Just put A. Just vote. Stop just talking to him, bro. Just put A in it. All the poor people can lobby the fucking Oilers. Dude! Don't just say a thank you message. Put A. Make him watch Destiny versus the Nazi, bro. Come on. Books discovers the use of markets for the allocation of resources. Capitalism is naturally fucking coming out of the earth again, bro. It's beautiful. It's a God intended capitalism to be the main way of doing things. Oh God, we'll need to lobby and try to. Yeah, you will. Apropos Patreon, did you have the chance to send the postcards yet? I have not sent them. I had to ask where to get postage stamps. They're all done. They're all written out. I have them all in my backpack. I just need to get whatchamacallit, stamps. How could I forget about you, bro? How could I forget about you, Anonymous Andy? I won't forget about my Oilers. I'll give my Oilers some fucking voting power. That's what it should be. Just like America, dude. The rich people get the best votes. Is there a separate poll to select Booksmart's accents? Eek. You know what's funny? Somebody emailed me and they did a suggestion that like I should let people re-roll for what my opinion about something is. Brilliant. So there's this dude that does Magic the Gathering like card reviews, and what he does is when people gift subs, he'll like, and they ask for like re-rolls on his card opinions, he'll like redo it for whatever they ask for. They're like, can we re-roll that card for a 5 out of 5? And he'll be like he'll start out by being like, this Magic the Gathering card has got to be some of the worst shit that I've ever seen. This is the weakest fucking Planewalker that we've had since 2012. It's incredible how unbalanced. And then there'll be an alert that goes off and they're like, can we re-roll that for a 5? And he goes, I gotta say, this is one of the strongest Planewalkers that we've seen this season. Really, the potential of being able to use this. I mean, this card may require this to happen and this to happen and this to happen, but once you got that lined up, man, you got +2 on this, you got +2 on this. That's some good ass shit, dude. I love to see. Do the opinion rerolls based on your different character? Yeah, I like playing around with these reviews, dude. I think that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. That'll really shake my brain a little and get me to think a little bit more. Man, there's so many fun things we could do. That would be fucking funny, right? Can we hear about the good things about Demon Mama in this conversation? Oh. Yeah, you know what? Demon Mama's based. She fucking says some shit that just like people can't even fucking process it. I know that she says something 1 second, then she says something different the next second. She pretends like that's not how it happened. But you know what? That's just her being based. That's her being alpha. She got to lay down the law. You can't be telling her that she says some shit that she said before because she's saying something different now. And that's really what you got to focus on. That's really the takeaway here. Dude, that would be so fucking good. Holy shit. Why is she on your no-no list? Because she doesn't try to improve her rhetoric. She just doesn't care. She's like a grifter. Not in the traditional sense how you guys say it, but like, yeah, she just doesn't care. Oh wait, I already answered that. I want to buy an opinion reroll on Monster Hunter. Yeah, you know what? I think that, you know what? I'll allow it. From now on, if you donate $20, you can have a reroll of any opinion I've ever had in my entire life, and I will do it on the spot. From now on, if you do $20 and you say reroll blah 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 opinion, I will re-roll that opinion from now on. I think that's a fun thing to do for stream. From now on, every $20 donation you can put re-roll, semicolon, whatever, and I will re-roll that opinion. $20. It's an Oilers world out there, bro. I'm a big streamer now. I got some whales. I'm gonna let them participate in whatever way they would like to. Re-roll his opinion on Destiny. Destiny is a bad faith. Destiny is one of the most rhetorically effective streamers on Twitch. I really do think that when he pushes people into a corner and then throws a fucking rape cage at them, he really throws them for a loop. He really tests the strength and convictions of some of these internet people. And I think that the results speak for themselves. When you're unable to respond to a simple hypothetical like that, I think that really demonstrates an inability to think through your positions. And holy shit, dude. Oh, that would be so fucking funny. Holy fuck. All right, we're doing that from now on. We'll re-roll opinions, dude. All right, I gotta find a place to put you guys for the rest of the day. I'm all done with you fuckers. I really wish we had at least one more link, but I suppose I'll look at that XQC gambling thing. That's what I'll do. XQC. That's the best we've had today. If anybody else has any recommendations, you go ahead and give them out. But I can't do Dungeon of the Endless because I have to be up early tomorrow. Fuck, that's funny. The memes are strong with this one. Yeah, that'll be fun. Click me to conclude. What's this? What is this? I assume it's me shaking my ass, but I guess we'll take a look. Someone link Irrelevant versus MX Vivian Wolf.
Acts of political terrorism, the committing of hate crimes, the burning down of religious sites, including the recent burning down of refugee churches, and those who are hell-bent on making excuses for this behavior, all based on the recent discovery.
Oh, you can't see my ass. That's good.
Graves of indigenous children, which activists have portrayed as evidence of.
Okay. That's not good that she's saying all this stuff while I'm doing that. That's not ideal, but if you burp one more time without blowing it in my face, I'm leaving. Oh, whoops. Let this be your sign to stop drinking. Nah, I like it. It's funny. Drinking's a good meme. I think drinking's a really good meme, bro. Twerking so hard. I'm good at twerking, bro. That ass shake. No kink shame? Hell yeah, bro. No kink shame. All right, I gotta figure out where to put you guys. Let's see. Alcohol smarts? Hell yeah, bro. Based. Alcohol smarts is based. All right. Let's support a small content creator, huh? Let's see. How about we help this Vosh Vidya guy? He could use the help. Y'all want to go to Vosh Vidya? I hear he does politics. /raid Vosh Vidya. What does that say? Oh, it didn't say your thing, old Melder. Rip. He doesn't even notice? I don't notice what? Today I learned where the line is. Who? That's a good question, bro. I don't know. We'll all learn about it. Let's jump into Vaush. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Whatever the opposite of Pog is. Oh my god. You're such an asshole. All right, guys. I'll hang in there for you guys. I'll hang out in Vosh's chat for a little bit. I'll just see if we get a reaction out of him. Book, how do you have such a dumpy? I eat a lot of food and I don't exercise. That's how. That's the real trick. You eat a lot of food and you don't exercise.
Fucker.
Anywho. Have a good rest of your guys' day. I hope it was a fun stream. I was just trying to collect information, test some things off of you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. I may live stream it. I'm not sure. But definitely on Saturday, I will be back. So look out for me then. Bye, guys. Have a good one. And I'll see you later. Bloop. Into the YouTube. Goodbye. Have a good day. I will talk to you guys later.